Miracles have long been a topic of fascination and debate in spiritual and religious circles. But what about those moments of profound coincidence, where events align in unexpected ways? Can these experiences be seen as a form of miracle, or are they simply the result of chance? In this investigation, we'll explore the concept of miracles through the lens of probability, synchronicity, and serendipity. We'll delve into the philosophical implications of these phenomena and examine how they relate to spiritual beliefs. Imagine flipping a coin 1,000 times. What would happen? Eventually, the number of heads and tails would even out, and the average result would converge on 50/50ths. This is the law of large numbers, LLN, in action. But here's the fascinating part. As we increase the number of trials, rare events become more likely to occur. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. The more you search, the higher the chances of stumbling upon something extraordinary. Philosopher Carl Jung took this idea a step further with his concept of synchronicity. He believed that meaningful coincidences reveal a hidden connection between events, transcending mere probability. It's like the universe is whispering secrets to us if we only listen. Think of synchronicity like a puzzle piece falling into place. You're walking down the street and a stranger mentions a book that's been on your mind for weeks. Or you're struggling with a problem and a friend calls with an unexpected solution. These moments feel more than just coincidental. They feel meaningful. Serendipity, the act of finding something valuable without seeking it, further blurs the line between chance and destiny. It's like stumbling upon a hidden treasure or discovering a new passion by accident. The LLN, law of large numbers, and synchronicity invite us to ponder the nature of reality and our place within it. Are these events simply chance occurrences, or is something more profound at play? Philosopher Immanuel Kant's concept of the noumenon suggests that our understanding of reality is filtered through our cognitive faculties, leaving room for interpretation. As we explore the intersection of probability and meaning, we're reminded that life is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. The LLN and synchronicity encourage us to stay curious, to seek connections, and to embrace the serendipitous moments that make life worth living. Imagine being on a ship that sinks, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Violet Jessop, a British stewardess and nurse, lived a life that defies probability. She survived the sinking of the RMS Olympic in 1911, the RMS Titanic in 1912, and the HMHS Britannic in 1916. The odds of her survival were incredibly low, yet she emerged unscathed each time. Violet's story is a remarkable example of synchronicity, a concept introduced by philosopher Carl Jung. Jung believed that meaningful coincidences reveal a hidden connection between events, transcending mere probability. Violet's experiences suggest that her life was guided by a larger force, beyond mere chance. Philosopher Aristotle's concept of telos, purpose, comes to mind when considering Violet's life. Was her purpose to survive these disasters, or was it something more profound? Her story raises questions about the nature of miracles and the role of chance in our lives. Violet's first brush with disaster was on the RMS Olympic, the sister ship of the Titanic. She was on board when it collided with a warship and sank. Violet helped passengers escape and eventually made it to safety herself. Just a year later, Violet was on the ill-fated Titanic when it sank on its maiden voyage. She helped passengers board lifeboats and survive the tragedy once again. During World War I, Violet served as a nurse on the HMHS Britannic, which sank after striking a mine. Violet was on deck when the ship went down, but managed to grab a lifebelt and survive. Violet's story is a testament to her bravery and resilience. It also invites us to ponder the mysteries of fate and chance. Were her survival odds simply a statistical anomaly, or was something more profound at play? Philosopher Immanuel Kant's concept of the noumenon suggests that our understanding of reality is filtered through our cognitive faculties, leaving room for interpretation. Violet's life serves as a reminder that our experiences are interconnected and that synchronicity can reveal hidden patterns and meanings. Her story inspires us to seek purpose and meaning in our own lives and to embrace the mysterious and wonderful coincidences that make life worth living. When we think of miracles, we often imagine events that defy explanation, with probabilities so low they're almost impossible. Yet, the law of large numbers, LLN, suggests that even the most unlikely events will occur eventually, given enough opportunities. But what if these events hold more significance than just statistical anomalies? Synchronistic experiences like Violet Jessop's challenge our understanding of probability and miracles. Her survival against incredible odds hints at a deeper connection, a hidden pattern that transcends mere chance. Philosopher William James' concept of the varieties of religious experience emphasizes the importance of personal experience in understanding the divine. James believed that individual experiences like Jessop's offer a unique window into the nature of reality and the human condition. The probability of miracles and synchronicity raises questions about the role of chance and destiny in our lives. Are these events simply the result of probability playing out, or is something more profound at work? Philosopher Aristotle's concept of telos, purpose, suggests that events may be guided by a larger purpose or direction. The intersection of probability and synchronicity invites us to explore the mysteries of existence. By examining the patterns and connections that emerge from seemingly random events, we may uncover hidden meanings and purposes. Jessop's story inspires us to seek out the deeper significance in our own experiences, to embrace the mysterious and wonderful coincidences that make life worth living. In the words of philosopher Soren Kierkegaard, the greatest miracle is not to walk on water, but to walk on earth. By exploring the probability of miracles and synchronicity, we may just discover that the most extraordinary events are those that unfold in our everyday lives. Have you ever stumbled upon something incredible when you least expected it? That's serendipity at work. But what makes us recognize the value of these unexpected events? Our perception and interpretation play a crucial role in determining what constitutes a miracle or meaningful coincidence. Philosopher Immanuel Kant's concept of the noumenon suggests that our understanding of reality is filtered through our cognitive faculties, leaving room for interpretation. This means that our personal experiences, beliefs, and biases shape how we perceive and interpret events. When we encounter something unexpected, our minds race to make sense of it. We might see it as a coincidence, a miracle, or simply a strange occurrence. Serendipity relies on our ability to recognize value in unexpected places. It's about being open to new experiences and perspectives, and being willing to interpret events in a way that reveals their hidden significance. By doing so, we can uncover patterns and connections that might have gone unnoticed otherwise. The role of perception and interpretation in serendipity highlights the importance of personal experience and subjective interpretation in understanding miracles and synchronicity. It reminds us that our experiences are unique and subjective, and that meaning is not fixed, but rather something we create through our interpretation. As philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche said, "You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star." By embracing the chaos of unexpected events and interpreting them in a way that reveals their hidden significance, we can create our own dancing stars, moments of serendipity that illuminate our lives with meaning and purpose. Spiritual traditions offer diverse insights into miracles, synchronicity, and serendipity. Christianity often views miracles as divine interventions, demonstrating God's power and love. In contrast, Buddhism emphasizes the natural order of the universe, suggesting that events unfold according to karma, or the consequences of our actions. The concept of karma raises intriguing questions about the nature of miracles. If our actions have consequences, can we consider the universe's response as a form of miracle? This perspective blurs the line between divine intervention and natural processes. Philosopher Baruch Spinoza's idea of Deus sive natura, God or nature, further complicates the distinction. Spinoza argued that God and nature are interchangeable terms, suggesting that the divine is inherent in the natural world. This perspective implies that miracles, synchronicity, and serendipity might be an intrinsic part of the universe, rather than exceptional events. In Hinduism, the concept of dharma, righteous living, influences one's karma, leading to experiences that may be seen as miraculous. Similarly, in Islam, the idea of baraka, blessing, emphasizes the divine origin of miracles. Meanwhile, indigenous cultures often view synchronicity and serendipity as signs from the spirit world or ancestors. These diverse perspectives reveal that spiritual traditions acknowledge the mysterious and often inexplicable nature of life. By exploring these viewpoints, we can deepen our understanding of miracles, synchronicity, and serendipity, and perhaps uncover new insights into the workings of the universe. As we explore the depths of spiritual understanding, we may discover that miracles, synchronicity, and serendipity are not isolated events, but rather facets of a radiant, interconnected reality. By embracing this oneness, we can cultivate a profound sense of wonder, awe, and reverence for the magic that surrounds us. Our investigation reveals a complex interplay between chance, synchronicity, serendipity, and spiritual beliefs. While the law of large numbers, LLN, can help us understand rare events, it's our subjective experience and interpretation that ultimately shape our understanding of miracles and meaningful coincidence. Violet Jessop's story serves as a remarkable example of synchronicity in action, challenging our understanding of probability and the nature of miracles. As we navigate the mysteries of existence, we're reminded that the pursuit of meaning is a deeply personal and philosophical endeavor.